Hi! Been a while. Sorry. I meant to record this, insert graphic here of when I initially said I hit 5,000 subscribers and I was going to make a thank you video. I was already going into this being like, yeah, I'm not going to blabble and whatever and try and be more coherent compared to the last 2 times I've done a video like this. And I've already f***ed up. So, I'm staying on brand at least. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. 5,000 subscribers is a pretty big number. I mean, it's not a million, but it's a big number. It's incredible to me. I say this every single time. I never thought I would get here. It would have been nice, and I've always dreamt about it, but I've never thought that I would actually get here. Also, I apologize for my legs moving when I move my head. I don't have my trackers on because I could not be bothered to charge them. It always blows my mind when I just think about where the channel was a year ago, 2 years ago, even further back than that. Just how much growth the channel has had in such what feels like such a short amount of time. I never know what to really say aside from thank you. Because it's like, how do you express that you're so grateful for people being like, yeah, I like what this guy does. The random shit he posts on the internet. I'm gonna hit the subscribe button and maybe watch even more videos. I can't give anything back to you aside from making more videos and making better videos and just being like, hey, I noticed you. Thanks for supporting me. You're awesome. To, I guess, like, celebrate 5,000 subscribers. I did ask in the community post and on Discord. I didn't really get anything on Discord, but I did get a few suggestions on the community post. And someone suggested a room tour, which I think is actually a fantastic idea. So I'm going to insert now future me doing a quick little room tour, probably after I've cleaned my room, because I haven't dusted it in a while. Enjoy. Hi, future captain here. Welcome to the room tour. I've never done anything like this before, so pardon if it's a little awkward. We have the thing I've spent most of my life saving on. Obviously have the secret lab chair, because everyone who doesn't care about their back and their posture has one of these, matching with the secret lab standing desk with PC mount. We've got a 4070 Ti 7700X and 64 gigs of DDR5. I'll put the specs on screen. I don't remember what they are. She's very good, very expensive. This is Australia. Shit's expensive. And then we've got the Razer Black Widow V4, Death Adder V3 wireless. I wanted black, but they didn't have any. And my mouse broke and I just needed to buy one, so I got white. Wave XLR, Steam Deck V2, I think. And then I've got 2 Samsung monitors. They're 1440p, 165Hz, but I only run them at 120. Vio K3S, or just the K3. Beautiful little device. Runs my headphones, which are Sennheiser Jubilee HD58X. Sometimes you don't want open back. So that's where I have my ET770s. Got the USB hub plus, if I move Squidge out of the way, external drive reader with the Wii sensor bar on top. PSVR 2. This is the main magnum opus of my room. We've got the PS5, which I've had for like nearly 5 years now. Still going strong, but she's a bit noisy nowadays. We have the Nintendo shelf. Most of my Switch games, some of them I've borrowed out. I'm waiting for them to come back. Wii games, Wii U games, more Switch games. We've got the PlayStation collection. Dark Souls is out at the moment because I'm currently playing through that. You'll see a video on that and hopefully the other 2 games at some point. PS5. PS4, as you can see, PS5 has no games. You've got PS3, PS2, and if you can just see him back there, Metal Gear Solid. And then we have the Xbox collection, primarily 360 and original. A little bit of Xbox One sprinkled in there. Some of these games are mine from childhood, same with Wii games back there. And then in here is the controller collection. Here's the, I don't know why I bought this. What the fucking PS5 remote. But we've got the original Halo Xbox controller. I think that's the ODST controller. PS2 controller. What else have we got? Wii U Pro controller. I think that's the Reach controller. Yep, Reach controller. Cables and so on and so on. But yes, the consoles. Let's start with the PS2. If you see here, this sticker and this chipped corner, just the general state of things. I picked this up from my local tip. This, I can't remember what it said, but this PS2 came from a house that was repossessed by the bank or whatever after, like, someone passed away or whatever. I pulled the whole thing apart, cleaned it. It was full of, like, rat poo or cockroach poo or something. Aside from needing some lithium grease on the disk drive and needing some which I still haven't done actually, and needing some like adjustment of the disc laser. It works perfectly fine. This is a PS3 Slim that I bought from CEX, supposedly unboxed, even though it didn't come in the original box. I had a fat PS3, which I bought at the same time as this. I bought from the local dumpster. That thing is a whole story in and of itself, but eventually it just yellow lighted and died, so I bought a Slim to replace it. Now down to this one, my green see-through Halo Edition Xbox, which is currently housing some replacement fans for my computers, because these ones too fucking loud. It doesn't work. I bought it from CEX for 300 bucks. Used some credit that I had, so really it was like 120 bucks. Plugged it in. I bought the, you can't see it because it's back there, the Microsoft Xbox Surge Protector thing, because the power supplies in these things are fucking stupid. So as a band-aid solution, you have these like power trip boxes, which if there's a short in the console, they trip and the console won't turn on. It did that, which means it's an electrical problem. I tried to return it. They wouldn't take it because, oh, we can't prove that you didn't do it. And it turns out if you flip this over, it's got all like corrosion or water damage under it, which I didn't see when I bought it. You can actually kind of see it through. You can kind of see the discoloration. It's kind of all rusty and stuff. So instead of, trying again to replace it, I'm going to turn this into the best Xbox that you can use. I just haven't done it yet, because it'll cost time and money. I want to make a video out of it, so I haven't done it. Speaking of having done things, and I want to make videos out of, my 360 and Xbox One X. Both of these I bought replacement drives for, so I haven't used these yet. And then we have the Wii U, which is primarily an emulation device. That's what I have it for. But I also have Wii U games for it, and there are Wii U games that I want to make videos on, which eventually that'll happen. OLED Switch, very good. If you're gonna get a Switch, get an OLED one. And underneath that is this fucking abomination. This is my Ethernet and HDMI fucking conglomerate of cables and devices that allows me to, firstly, hook up everything to Ethernet, and secondly, allow me to hook up all of this so I can play them on my monitors and also record them with my capture card. So that's why I can capture all of these and also play all of them on modern hardware monitored things. Hello again. You're back from watching the room tour, I assume. Now we get into the more, I guess, serious topic of the video, which is what's happening with the channel. There's going to be changes, like more serious changes this time around, other than just changing the channel name and changing some channel art. And I'm going to just get it out right off the bat. What is happening with Sea of Thieves and Minecraft? Or more importantly, Sea of Thieves, because a lot of you have subscribed for the Sea of Thieves stuff, and you watch primarily or only the Sea of Thieves stuff. Well, this year, there's not going to be a lot of that. In fact, there's going to be 2 videos, maybe more if I feel like it. This is my way of saying I've been doing Sea of Thieves for like 2 years. I went all in on Sea of Thieves in 2023, and then kind of halved it for 2024. 2025, I'm taking a break from it. I don't like to play a single game for too long. It's just, I bounce around between games, and I bounce around between a lot of different games. I don't kind of stick to like a specific genre or like a specific type of game. And I don't stick to a specific game for very long. I like to keep variety around, So doing Sea of Thieves for so long has gotten boring, frankly. I've gotten very bored of the game, especially like with the current state of the game, with how buggy it's been, and the hacker problem, and just the lack of anything interesting and new to do. Yeah, at some point I would like to do a Pirate's Life and maybe Monkey Island, but why would I play Sea of Thieves Monkey Island when I can just play Monkey Island? Sea of Thieves is going to go on the back burner for a bit, because there's other games I want to play on the channel, there's videos that I've already recorded on other games that I really want to edit. All of this is a very long, roundabout way to say there'll be 2 more Sea of Thieves videos this year, and then that's probably it for a very long time. I'm just bored of the game. Minecraft. What's happening with that? The Evo series is done. The tour video is the last video for the Evo series, period. There will be nothing on that server ever again. Is that it for Minecraft on the channel entirely? Probably not. I like the game, so to say that I'll never make a video on it again is stupid, because I will. So that's kind of the state on what I would say are probably the 2, I guess, most popular series / games on the channel at the moment. What about the future of the channel in general? Because that's kind of the main thing I wanted to actually talk about. I realized last year that the channel currently has an identity one that I didn't even really realize for a while, of being a Sea of Thieves channel, which is not what I want in the slightest. But, you know, it's not really anything like, I don't want to base my whole channel identity around it. That's part of why the 2500 subscriber, I guess, like, special, I updated the channel art to, like, especially the banner, to have, like, a whole heap of games to try and communicate the idea of I want to be a variety channel. I don't want to be just a Sea of Thieves channel, or just a shooter game channel, or just a sandbox game channel. I mean, those last two you'll definitely see a lot of because I like those games, but they're not the core focus. Last year, I came up with a lot of ideas for videos that are like a lot bigger, you know, would take a lot of work, but they're ideas I'm very passionate about, and I really want to do them. You'll see a lot more, like, I guess, project style videos, or more constructed videos where, like, there's a specific goal in mind. Like, I've wanted to do for the longest time now, trying to beat Breath of the Wild deathless. It's not the most original idea, it's been done quite a few times, but it's still something I want to do. Same with Tears of the Kingdom, I want to try and beat that game deathless. I want to play games like the Mario Galaxy games, because they're some of my favorite childhood games. I want to play all of the Halo games, unsurprisingly. You know, I've recorded stuff on Battlefield 42, I've recorded stuff on Helldivers, Warhammer. I want to play the Modern Warfare games, so I like shooters, if it wasn't obvious, but, you know, I also like other games. Like, I'm waiting for the next Deathly Final This Time Terraria update to come out, because I want to play through that with my mates, and so on and so on and so on. And that's just me throwing out ideas that are, like, probably the current ones that are on top of my head, which is why I've said them first, but that's not including the ones I've already recorded that I'm not talking about, and the stuff that, you know, hasn't even been recorded yet that I'm not talking about, because there's a lot of ideas, and I really want to get those out this year and try and build, I guess, more of that channel identity around this is the sort of videos that will be on the channel. There will still be videos of me just playing games with my mates. I've just hit record, we played the game, and it's le funny. I don't know why I'm saying le today, but then there's the more constructed stuff, like playing through all the Halo games in order on Lasso to try and, like, beat them all, because that would be really fucking hard, but I think it would be really fun. So just stuff like that. That's the direction I want to take the channel, because that's what I'm really that's what I'm passionate and interested about. If you kind of want an idea of what I'm talking about, my two favorite channels are RT Game and Alpharad. RT Game is, his videos are like stream highlights. The premise is usually about just playing the game, or playing the game in a funny way, but it's not, he doesn't script stuff, there's no narrative or whatever, it's just him playing a game, really, and being funny. I want to do videos like that, so that'll be on the channel. Then you've got the other creator, Alpharad, who does videos like that, but then other times, he has the scripted videos where there's an objective, there's a story, there's a narrative, you know, he commentates through sections of it to get you from point A to point B through the story, and there's a flow to it. I want to do a mixture of both, some to varying degrees. Some videos will be fully scripted, some videos might just have an intro, some videos won't have anything. It really just probably depends on what the vibe on the video is, but that's what I'll be aiming for. I'm also going to be cutting down on shorts even more this year, so I have, you know, more time to focus on videos. To summarize, because I've just been ranting, because that's what I always do, because I never script these things, because I feel like it's a lot better to just kind of speak what comes to mind. Like, obviously be like, I want to talk about these things, but speak what comes to mind. Even if maybe I forget a thing here or two, which if I do, I'll just pin it below. Sea of Thieves going on a hiatus. Evo SMP is done. There will be no more videos on it, but there will probably still be Minecraft videos every now and again if I have a cool idea. I want to take the channel in a different direction. There's videos on games that I really want to do. Some videos are just going to be me playing with my mates. Some videos are going to have a bit more of a narrative and story to it and be more constructed. I'm going to just try and upload every 2 weeks is kind of like what I'm aiming for. But I'd rather, like, just take my time and make sure the video is as high quality as I really want it to be. So that's kind of what's going on. I hope you guys stick around for it. I hope you guys watch what's coming up in the future. I've got some really big ideas that I really want to do. Some of them I've shared today. Some of them I haven't. I'm really excited for a lot of what I want to upload this year and, you know, for the foreseeable future. I hope you stick around for the ride and enjoy it. I am sorry this video did take a lot longer than I planned to make, but hey, that's how the ball rolls sometimes. But we'll see what happens. Life's a beach. Sometimes you just gotta go swimming. I never know how to close out these things. I don't know, which hand? This hand. There's probably a subscribe thing in this general direction. I'll probably put a video or a playlist somewhere here. I hope you like the different world and the different avatar this time. But yeah. Bye.